Hello my friends and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we got some 30th anniversary celebration on PlayStation, which is really exciting. We can finally change our PlayStation 5 theme, which is really exciting. There's a little bit of a catch. We're gonna go through this here in this video. If you enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe for more. Let's go ahead and jump into this. You can see right here it says 30th anniversary, PlayStation 30th anniversary, celebrate the 30th anniversary. There's a lot of 30th anniversary here. Basically, December 3rd, 2024 marks the anniversary of the launch of PlayStation 30 years ago. I am stinking old because I remember the PS1. To be fair, I was only, was it actually 30 years ago? I was like 2 years old, I guess, when it came out, but I remember it somehow. Noticing anything different to celebrate the 30th anniversary for PlayStation, or of PlayStation, for a limited time, we've added a few touches to take you on a journey through PlayStation history. Very cool. Choose your favorite generation. Celebrate with us by selecting a design from one of our previous generations of PlayStation. You could also change it back to the standard PS5 edition. I'm not going to click go to settings because I want to show you guys exactly how to get there if you haven't already done it, and all my stuff is not going to be syncing for whatever reason, so just ignore that. You can actually see the 30th anniversary at the top there, which is really cool. Obviously when I go to a game, the game is showing at the bottom, so you can kind of see how the theme works. It's kind of like an upper theme, which would have been nice if they done this like a long time ago. That said, it does cover a lot of like the key art, you know, that is used for these different games. I have games in here that I haven't really played, that I don't even know why it's here, like Kayak VR Mirage. Tried it really quick. So there's a little bit of a catch to this, obviously. Now, what happens if you don't have this available? Well, just restart your console. Literally just restart your console. Now, if that doesn't work, make sure if you go to your settings, you go down to system, you go to system software, you go to system software update and settings. Make sure this says up to date. If it says up to date and it still doesn't pop up, reset your console and you should get it to pop up. That's what worked for me. Now, in this, after that, we're gonna go to settings. At the very top, you can see there's a brand new thing added here, which is the PlayStation 30th anniversary, and we can actually see the original PlayStation logo on here, which is again very nostalgic for those of us who grew up on the original PlayStation, which is really cool. So we're gonna click that, and we can see this says appearance and sound. So for limited time, apparently this is only for like a month, which is disappointing, but for a limited time nonetheless, you can change basically the PS5 design. So if I click on it, right now I have the 30th anniversary, but if I click PlayStation, you can actually see what it does. So it actually changes the background as well. So you can see at the bottom right corner, it changes the background coloration. So for example, PlayStation is going to have more of a gray kind of, you know, aesthetic, which is really cool. Why is it cool? Because it's the original PlayStation. So we can see the original PlayStation here at the top right, or not top right, top kind of section, right? Kind of the actual console itself, which is really cool. So that's nice and whatnot. And again, when we move around, if I kind of be quiet for, well, you know what? I'll do this at the very end. I'll just kind of move around, show you guys all the sounds. But there's some, well, listen, I don't know if you can hear it. It's just some sounds. It's not very loud. It's very subtle. Weirdly, it does show at the bottom left corner there. It shows the PlayStation is at the bottom. Well, I guess maybe if I go like this. There you go. That's how you do it. So if you open up the menu, it'll show kind of like the actual PlayStation at the bottom instead, and you see the PlayStation 1 memory card at the top right corner, which is really cool. And then for PlayStation 2, of course, we can see it changes it as well to have a little bit more of a PlayStation 2 kind of aesthetic. We can see the PS2 sort of, not the console itself, but we can see some elements of that resemble the PlayStation 2 menu and whatnot. And again, you know, it's kind of the sounds a little bit more reminiscent of the PlayStation 2. So going back to the 30th anniversary, we got then the PlayStation 3, which, you know, when, you know, rumor has it when you actually activate the PlayStation 3 one, all the PSN servers are going to go down and they're just going to crash. So there is that. No, stupid joke. But you can see the kind of the PlayStation 3 kind of menu look at the kind of top, you know, of the screen again, which had kind of like that swirly. It's kind of disappointing you can't change the coloration of that, but I guess the classic black and gray and whitish kind of aesthetic was the most default one. It's also, you know, this is static. On the PS3 it was dynamic, it was actually moving, so there is that as well. But anyways, it's a cool, nice little touch. And again, you can hear the sounds if I move around, like just that ticking sound that you had on the PS3. Again, if we open up this menu, you can see what it looks like at the top right corner on the clock, and of course at the bottom there as well. On the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of hidden. Do I have a way to kind of, there you go, I can kind of see it like that. So you can see the actual PS3 icons at the bottom right corner there that we used to have, we would scroll through, except they've kind of been up-resed a little bit. So again, if you go back to the kind of appearance and sound, we go to the PS4, and we got the PS4, which is cool. Let me go back real quick. You can see, yeah, so when you're moving through the menus, it sounds like the PS4, which is sad to say is already nostalgic. But anyways, it kind of has like that sort of PS4 background, the original default PS4 look without the themes. I actually really like this one. Because I really like the PS4 aesthetic. Anyway, so if we go back here, if I open up the menu here, you can see what it looks like with the clock and with the bottom kind of area as well. You know, just kind of like the blue swirlies, if you will. Let me turn this off for a second. Let me see the difference, because I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's the same. It's the same kind of menu music. Yeah, no matter what, the menu music is the same. So I'm just going to keep the 30th anniversary one on, I guess, because it looks cool. But it's really nice that we have this available. Again, it's limited. It's going to be going away at some point, and it also sucks that you know, we don't have actual themes, but it is what it is. So we have temporary themes. That's how it kind of works in here for the 30th anniversary celebration. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe for more. You know, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the guy making the video. Okay, I'm not the one who makes the choices. So even if you don't like the choices, it's PlayStation. It ain't me. But anyways, there's also the 30th anniversary sale. So keep that in mind as well. If there's any games you want to pick up, you can kind of look through here and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. And you know, it's cool. It's better than nothing. It's a cool little, you know, trip down nostalgic lane, if you will. And you know, there is that. So thanks for watching. Until next, my friends, game on. See you guys soon.
Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.